Alright, so yeah, we were in Bland. We went into Bland 3 days ago. Uh, yeah, I have very little memory of what happened between, uh, Parisburg and Bland. I just remember the day we went into Bland 3 days ago. So we, woke up. It was fairly early, and we, had, I believe it was 11.9 miles to do, or it was somewhere in that neighborhood between 11 and a half and 12. But we were able to do it. No, it was 11.9, yes. So we were able to do it. We finished at about 1:30. So we did pretty well. We moved pretty fast that day. And so we were able to get into town before the post office closed, which has been a constant struggle for us. But in Bland, I got a new pair of boots, which was, I got it just at the right time. Like, could not have been better timed. But, so, nothing, the new ones had started to get holes in the front, but they were small and nothing compared to what the last pair looked like. So, like, yeah, I got new boots at the right time this time and didn't make that same mistake. But yeah, then so after that, we yesterday we did 11 miles about, and we didn't see any other hikers. The last person we saw was the shuttle driver who dropped us off at the trailhead, and we saw nobody until this morning, which was kind of weird. We might have had a day or two in the past where we didn't see any other hikers, but I don't know. It was definitely weird. And then, yeah. And so while we were in Bland, it rained that night, but we were in a motel, so we were able to avoid it. But, yeah. But then last night, it started raining about 4 o'clock in the morning and kept raining, and it rained really heavily until 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock maybe, between 7 and 8. And then after that, so we waited around a little bit for the rain to clear out. Well, for the heavy rain, but it rained on us pretty much all day. It was light rain. It was water falling out of the trees off the leaves, and so we're just kind of wet and kind of, well, we're in pretty good spirits considering we got rained on all day, but by far not the worst rain, and we can't really complain because the last week and a half, 2 weeks or something, super ridiculous amount of time, super long, we've just had absolutely amazing weather. Like, it's been incredible. Like, mid-70s have been the high, like 60s and mid-50s for the low. Could not have asked for better weather at all, so we can't really complain now that it's rained on us for one day. And so currently we're in an enclosed shelter. It used to be a fire warden's cabin, so a dude lived up here, and there was probably a fire watch tower, and so his job was to watch out for forest fires. So yeah, this is a nice building. It's stone and keeps out the rain, and it probably gets decently warm, and will keep us decently warm. But yeah, so it's been a pretty good few weeks. I know for a fact I filmed a few days ago and somehow lost the footage, but yep. But yeah, it's been nice. We have after having gone through a lot of Maine and that last cold snap, light on hand warmers, we now have more than we know what to do with. So yeah, things are pretty good right now. No complaints. Alright, it is October 27th at about 4:40 in the afternoon. Day 142, I believe. Somewhere around there. A lot of days. Quite a few days. But today is pretty cool because we passed 3/4. We're over 75% done. Not much over 75%, maybe a mile, but Still 75%, which is pretty cool. So, you know, last quarter, not quite the final stretch, but we're getting close. We're still in Virginia, so we've got the past few days to talk about, so yeah, so we came down off Chestnut Knob, and that was it really, nothing special. But then we stayed at the Bear Garden Hostel, which didn't have any bears, but it was a pretty cool place. So that was nice. Yeah, stayed in the hostel. Yeah, it was nothing special, but then we had today, which was not a bad day. None of our days have been all that bad. Finally got Mike to wake up at the same time I did, which has been a struggle for us for a while. So, but I don't think I'll be able to replicate that anytime soon. But I'll take any small victory I can get. Yeah, past 2 days have been pretty nice. Weather is not going to stay nice though. It's we were slated to be hit with a tropical hurricane or tropical storm Zeta when it gets to us on Thursday. We're supposed to get the first little bits on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Then it's gonna rain all day Thursday. And then we're gonna be in town. Then it's gonna leave. But our plan is to take a 0 day on Thursday, because we were planning on taking one in Damascus, which is a big hiker town. The trail goes right through town, and they have an annual hiker event called Trail Days. But we decided that the storm took precedent over staying in the ideal spot. So we're gonna stay at a motel in Marion, Virginia, I believe. So yeah, it's not what we planned, but getting away from tropical storm is, you know, priority. So we're gonna do 13 miles tomorrow to the Mount Rogers National Recreation Area. Shouldn't be too challenging, but famous last words for us, like, shouldn't be too challenging doesn't mean it won't be challenging. So we'll see how it goes. Then we're gonna go into town and to escape the rain. So yeah, we don't have much else going on. So yeah. Alright, it is 11 o'clock on Thursday, October 29th, day 144, I believe. And this is a 0 day for us. We're currently taking a rest day because Hurricane Tropical Storm Zeta is currently on top of us, and has been since like last night at some point. So we decided yesterday that the best course of action was to come into town and wait out the storm. Yeah, so we were planning on taking a 0 day in Damascus 5 days from now, but we decided that waiting out the storm was better than being in waiting out the storm, was more important than taking it there. So we're in a Red Roof Inn, get a nice view of I-81. So yeah, yesterday was good. We went 13 miles, and we're done before 3 o'clock. So it was pretty good. Yeah, and so yeah, yesterday, yeah, walked through a cow pasture full of cows at sunrise. It was kind of weird, but I don't think the cows expected. So the trail goes through the cow pasture. I wasn't just walking through a cow pasture, and the cows didn't give me any trouble, but I think they were surprised to see me so early. They seemed a little surprised to see me, but I don't know. And we did not get rained on, which was pretty lucky for us. So, yeah. We're just kind of sitting and hanging out. Don't have much else going on today. Yeah.